The new keeper, John, a man seeking solace from city life, arrived at Black Point Lighthouse under a deceptive sun. The ocean stretched out, an endless blue canvas meeting jagged rocks. The lighthouse itself stood tall, a lonely sentinel against the vastness. He settled in, the initial days a balm to his weary soul. The solitude was a welcome change, the rhythmic sweep of the lamp, a hypnotic comfort. Yet soon whispers began, faint at first, like the wind sighing through the lantern room, but carrying a strange, unidentifiable melody. He'd dismiss it as the sea, the gulls, his own imagination playing tricks in the echoing tower. But the whispers persisted, growing subtly more distinct, a haunting lullaby on the salty breeze. Weeks bled into months. The isolation, once a comfort, now pressed in on him. The nights grew long, the foghorn's mournful cry, a constant companion to the unsettling whispers. Objects seemed to shift in his peripheral vision. One storm-lashed evening, while searching for a lost tool in the lighthouse's forgotten depths, he found a journal. Its pages, brittle with age, chronicled the descent of a previous keeper. The same faint songs, the unsettling movements, the growing paranoia. The final entries spoke of the song being the lament of drowned sailors, their souls tethered to the light. The last legible line was a frantic scrawl. "They're calling my name." A cold dread seeped into John's bones. He tried the radio, wanting to report the journal, the sounds, anything. But the static was deafening, the signal inexplicably lost whenever he tried to speak of the lighthouse's strange occurrences. The light, meant to guide, now felt like a beacon trapping him with something unseen. The whispers intensified, the melody clearer, no longer a distant murmur, but a sorrowful chorus echoing within the stone walls. He felt a palpable presence, a cold spot in the air that followed him from room to room. The song seemed to weave its way into his thoughts, a seductive pull towards the churning sea below. On fog-choked night, the song reached a crescendo. Standing at the lantern's edge, the swirling mist obscuring the treacherous rocks, John heard his name. Not a shout, but a gentle, mournful call carried on the wind. He saw shapes in the fog, indistinct figures reaching, beckoning him into the abyss. A strange calm washed over him, a sense of inevitability. He felt drawn to the edge, the song a siren's call promising release from the suffocating solitude. He closed his eyes, the voices whispering promises of peace in the deep. Then a sudden sharp pain. He stumbled back, clutching his head. The lighthouse lamp, its powerful beams sweeping the darkness, had momentarily flickered, casting grotesque, elongated shadows that danced like macabre figures. In that fleeting darkness, he saw them clearly. Gaunt faces pressed against the glass of the lantern room, their eyes hollow and filled with a bottomless despair. They weren't outside. They were inside the light, their silent song a lure. As the lamp whirred back to full power, the faces vanished, leaving John trembling, the horrifying realization chilling him to the core. He was not the keeper. He was the kept.